So you've probably heard of fascia training before. Some footballers think it's a scam, while other footballers, like our students that have tried it and trained it properly, have gotten faster, stronger, more effortless, have gotten rid of pain and injuries, and overall have transformed their athleticism thanks to this type of training. In this video, we will show you how to do this in 3 simple steps. But in order to train your fascia properly, you first need to understand what it actually is. According to the Cleveland Clinic, fascia is a connective tissue network that surrounds every part of the body, including your muscles, tendons, ligaments, tissues, organs, nerves, joints, and bones. When fascia is healthy, it is flexible and it glides across the body, but when it is not, it tightens and dries up, which can restrict movement and cause pain. When this happens, fascial adhesions form. Many footballers don't know this, but this is the #1 cause of most injuries in the football world. Adhesions are knots in the connective tissue system that form when the fascia is not hydrated enough. When footballers isolate muscle groups and lift weights in a bodybuilding manner, they are actually forming these adhesions. And since this connective tissue web is connected across your whole body, an adhesion in your calf can lead to an injury in another area like the quad or hamstring. According to studies, bigger adhesions also form when you get injured, as fascia thickens, becomes sticky, and limits mobility to protect the injured area. This is also another reason why some footballers are injury prone. They never get rid of the adhesions, and it catches up to them down the road. Step 1 would be to break down any adhesions that you already have before they lead to injury. With a spiky ball, begin by rolling the bottom of your feet and work your way up to your calves, glutes, quads, and upper body. If you find tender spots and lumps, they are probably adhesions. Go slowly and apply pressure to break them down. Do this for 10 minutes every day when you wake up. Now, the next step would be to prevent these adhesions from forming again. Since fascia is made up of collagen, you have to increase your collagen production to keep it hydrated. You can do this by incorporating foods like bone broth, eggs, animal fat, and grass-fed red meats to your diet, and supplement with collagen peptides and beef gelatin. This will prevent your fascia from dehydration and sticking to itself. Once you do this, you can advance to step 2. This is where you'll regain your foot functionality to prevent injuries and begin applying fascial tension for the advanced exercises. You see, your feet are your first defense against injuries. They are in charge of absorbing impact properly when you make contact with the ground. But the problem is, most modern footballers have weak feet. This is due to the cushion of modern shoes, which cause the feet and body to rely on shoes for protection. This dependency results in weaker feet over time. Another problem with modern shoes is the restrictive size of their toe boxes. The feet are very malleable and can morph over time if they are enforced into unnatural positions. An extreme example of this is the Chinese tradition of foot binding, but even modern shoes can cause these problems, restricting your full functionality and weakening your feet. This explains the reason why footballers like Messi, Ronaldo, and Ronaldinho were very injury resistant. They spent most of their childhood training barefoot, which strengthened their feet and allowed them to obtain full functionality. The first step to regain full functionality and strength of your feet is to utilize toe spacers. These tools correct and restore the natural position of your toes back to normal. They improve your foot alignment, which simultaneously aligns your whole body as well. The second step would be to simply be barefoot more. This is how humans were meant to be. Ditch the modern cushion of shoes and stimulate your feet's fascial receptors to regain the strength your feet have lost. Once you have added this to your routine, you can advance to the final step, where you'll begin to train your fascia with 4 beginner exercises. The first exercise is the towel retract. Many footballers have lost the ability to retract their toes, which is done by bending the very top joint beneath the nails. This mechanism is crucial not only because it will further strengthen your feet, but it will also show you how to apply fascial tension, which is needed for the advanced exercises. Start by placing a towel beneath your feet. Press the ball of your foot on the towel and elevate your heel between 1 to 2 inches. Then simply begin to squeeze the towel only with the first joint of your toes. Repeat this for 3 minutes each foot. Do this exercise every day until you are able to retract the toes without the towel. Once you are able to do this, you can advance to the second beginner exercise. This exercise is the toe crunch. Start by stretching your foot out in front of you and spread your toes. Then retract your toes and hold that position, and then curl your toes completely downward. Finally, relax your toes and repeat 3 minutes on each foot. Do this every day until you are able to retract your toes effortlessly. Once you are able to do this, you can advance to step 3, where you will begin applying fascial tension from the foot to the glute to become fascia-driven. Now, you may be asking what being fascia-driven means. Like we previously explained, humans were intended to be barefoot, which would stimulate the fascial receptors at the bottom of your feet, all the way up to your glutes and abs, where the most fascial inserts in the body are found. This is also the reason why terms like glute activation and embracing the core came about. But this activation is not achieved through band work or random exercises. This activation has to happen internally. And since the most fascial inserts in the body are found in the glutes and abs, footballers and humans in general are naturally meant to be glute and ab driven. This means that the first muscle groups that should feel a burning sensation should be the glutes and the abs. However, many modern footballers actually feel their quads, hamstrings, or even their calves first when playing. This is a sign that your body is not functioning how it's supposed to function, as other muscle groups are compensating and taking on the load that only the glutes and abs are biologically able to handle. Not only is your body at risk of injury, but you are also missing out on an effortless athleticism upgrade. Now, we will show you the last 2 beginner exercises to begin your transformation into a fascia-driven footballer. The first exercise is the retracted hold. Start by retracting your toes and elevating your heels 1 to 2 inches. Separate your feet about a fist apart and hold this position for 1 minute. When done correctly, you should begin feeling a burning sensation in your glutes. Repeat this 5 times a day until you feel that sensation. The second exercise is the retracted hop. Start off by retracting your toes and elevating your heels again, and begin hopping side to side. Don't let your heel touch the ground, and do this for 3 sets of 1 minute. You can also alternate to single leg hops to challenge yourself. You should feel a strong burning sensation in your glutes. After a couple weeks, that burning sensation should be transferring into your games, making sprinting and endurance feel more effortless. These are the 4 beginner exercises of level 1 fascia training. If you're ready to transform your athleticism completely, like our students who have gotten faster, stronger, more effortless, have gotten rid of pain and injuries, and so much more, you can find full access to level 2 and 3 of the advanced fascia exercises inside our Pro Formula program. Not only do you get access to our full fascia training guide, but you also get access to 11 elite guides on nutrition, mental training, instinct training, lifestyle, and more, along with lifetime access to our private footballer community that has converted our students, Maxim Klan and Jusuf Kaba, into professional footballers. Tap the link in the description below for our free masterclass to get started.